I've been surviving in the deep sea on an island with nothing but gardens to sustain me, but today that all changes. We are finally going to be doing our first real field productions today. I'm Hugz, welcome back to the Deep Sea Challenge. This is, of course, Farming Simulator 25, and boy, oh boy, guys, am I ready. We have quite an episode today, so there's a lot of challenges that we need to overcome. There's some problems we gotta fix, most being things we don't have, and there's a lot of those. So I want to get this field finally up and running today with soybeans, and I actually want to do our first harvest today as well. But as you can see, we don't have really anything here in terms of infrastructure. So we got to get our infrastructure problem all sorted out. I need a silo of some sort. I want a bigger trailer. This guy over here, this has been good. It's been working out. But I feel like we're finally at that stage where we can kind of grow a little bit. And then I'm thinking potentially some sort of shelter for our vehicles as well would probably be good around this juncture. And yeah, then it would kind of make it like a real island where we're actually doing things here and we're not just scraping by to survive. So we've got some big plans today. Now, first things first, let's go ahead and take a look at our productions and see what we're doing here. So our carrots, it would be nice to get some seeds and some solid fertilizer running in our carrots today. Let's see, our peas, I believe, are going pretty strong. Ooh, you know what? I'm very tempted to change both of these to peas, actually. Peas are kind of really OP. Prickly pears, they're doing well as well. Huh? That's a weird statement, but yes, well as well. They've got a little bit of water. We'll have to top them up. And our potatoes, they're doing their potato things, man. What can I say? The potato garden pretty much fills up every single year. And I'm not even using the best recipe, so I don't know what's up with that. How many potatoes would I be getting if I was using the best recipe? Nobody knows. Well, actually, I do know. It's 20 potatoes. Half is, yeah, if you do the math, I could probably know, but I'm not going to do the math right now. So what do we need? We need seeds. That's going to be pretty important because we are going to have to sow this field. And how much are seeds? Let's take a look there. We're going to need at least one package. And oh boy, we have just barely enough money, but we actually don't need the seeds until next month. So let me see here if we can potentially sell something coming up.
A few inches later.
So unfortunately, there's really nothing that we can sell right now that is going to be good for us. Oh boy, that's not good news, guys. If we look over here, soybeans, we got to plant next month. That's a little concerning because we're not going to have any money coming in really until around December, which is the good sell point for pretty much everything we have. That's a little concerning for sure. I think what I may have to do is just sell our prickly pears right now, get a little bit of a quick cash infusion before the price goes down too much, because we'll be getting about 1,900 per crate of prickly pear right now, where if we waited, it's just going to go down and down even further. So let's cash in while we can. I do suppose I could also sell this tractor. Right now, everything that I'm producing, I can pick up by hand. So I actually don't need the forklift attachment on this guy anymore, which means I really don't need this guy at all anymore. Maybe for like convenience purposes, if I have a worker going, I can use that tractor, but I'm gonna give some real thought into selling that thing. All right, we got everything loaded up here. Let's go ahead and strap these down. Don't want them flying all over the place. Okay, let's hop in our new tractor here and let's go make a nice big sale, man. This is actually super exciting because I've not really gotten the opportunity to use this tractor. So this is like our first real use of it right here, is doing a little bit of a prickly pear cactus sale. Let's do it, man. It does feel a lot bigger than the other tractor though, I must say. Let me see. Am I going to have issues here? Oh, come on, baby. And there we go. We're selling. Okay, all I really need is a little bit of wiggle room here. So a couple $1,000 in the bank, that's going to be real good. Okay, 13,992. That feels great. Now I feel like I have some money. I can make some moves. I could do some things here. Very good. Okay, well, with that money, we can certainly buy our seeds. We're not going to be putting ourselves anywhere close to the red. But before I do anything, I have to go through and I have to fill up all of our gardens with water again. Our prickly pear, I know they definitely need water. And I'm also going to sell our blue tractor. Yes, I've made a decision. I wonder how much I'm going to get for this tractor even. Let me see. Here we go. Ford 6600 for $4,800 we're going to get. We've had it for 43 months. Time for you to go, buddy. You've been good, but we no longer need you. Sadly, I need the $4,800 more than I need you. Okay, so we're good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick watering, and then we'll go ahead and hibernate for a month. And then next month, big time, big month, lot to do. We are going to sow some soybean seeds.
One eternity later.
Good morning, everybody. It is officially April. It's time to go ahead and start sowing our seed. We're going to put some soybean in this field. Can't wait. And look at this. We've already got peas. We've got carrots. We've got a little bit of everything going here. But there has been something that's kind of bothering me, and I feel like I want to remedy this before we go ahead and start working on the field. And that's the fact that there is kind of things everywhere around here. I want to neaten this place up just a tad bit, so I feel like I'm not constantly having to like dip, dodge, duck, and dip through everything here. So let's start with the seeder. We're actually going to use this like pretty quick here, so I'm not going to like park it, but I am going to move it a little bit closer to the field just so it's out of the way. I think just right over here will do. Let's put you down. Beautiful. On to the next. All right, I think that looks much, much better. Now it's a little bit more organized. I do have to figure out, though, where I'm going to put these, because I actually don't have a tractor I can attach this to anymore, so I can't even move it if I wanted to. Same with this thing over here. I may just sell that, but look at the hail, man. Jeez Louise, the hail is coming down like crazy right now. It's going to beat up our field. It's a good thing we didn't start sowing yet, because I feel like that might have messed us up pretty big there. But, man, what time does this hail end? Jeez, man, the weather report says, oh, actually, it's going to be shifting to rain at 11 o'clock. So if we just wait a little bit of time, we should be okay, and we can go ahead and start doing our thing. What time is it now? 9:25. Oh, man, we got a little bit to go for sure. Okay, you know what we'll do then? In the meantime, we'll buy our seeds. We'll get everything ready to go. And then as soon as this hail stops, I'm pretty sure I can take the planter right on the field and just direct drill right into that bad boy. I don't think I need to cultivate because I already plowed. But let's get our seeds right now real quick. So in here, I think I'm probably going to want... Geez, how many of these do I want? And I need to be careful with these too because I got rid of our forklift. Oh man, I forgot about that. Okay, that might have been a mistake. We'll have to look into maybe getting something else, or maybe just getting these smaller bags of seeds here, because these we can lift without having to... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go on the safe side. We'll get these bags here, and I'll get like 2,000 liters worth of seeds. That's 8 bags. That's a lot of bags of seeds. Okay, give it to me. Give me the seeds. All right, I got them. Now let me just make sure. Can I actually lift these? I'm pretty sure. Yep, we absolutely can. Okay, so we should be safe there, but let's hook up to our planter now and let's go ahead and start getting that thing filled up while we're waiting. Ooh, I didn't take this into consideration. I need solid fertilizer as well. That stuff is expensive. And what are we on, corn right now? We're not doing corn. Switch it over to soybeans, you. There we go. All right, let's start to load up here. Give me all these seeds. And wow, it only holds 200 liters. Okay, we're going to have a pretty big excess of seeds there. Wonder how much solid fertilizer it holds. I'm going to say it's probably going to hold a comparable amount to the seeds, but you can never have too much solid fertilizer around the place, right? So let's get 1,000 liters of this. That's pretty cheap too, $19.20. And we're going to get the same sort of bags too that we can just haul around if we need to. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and back it up to our solid fertilizer. Are we almost there yet? It's 10 o'clock. Come on, are we going to switch to rain here at some point? Another hour to go, I think. Let's start filling her up. Let's see how much we can fit in. Ooh, it's taking quite a bit more. Okay, I think we're going to go through all this solid fertilizer here. It might fit exactly 1,000. Wow, we didn't fill it up. Okay, well, we'll sit there. I'll keep it at 1,000 for now. As soon as this hail lets up, we'll go ahead and start doing this. Well, it says it's switched over to rain, but it's obviously still hail. So I'm just gonna have to keep waiting here. Hopefully it switches over soon, though.
A few moments later.
Yes, we have finally switched over, and it went from like hail to almost zero rain. It's like just a little drizzle right now, so I feel like that's actually pretty good weather for us to do this. I want to make sure it can actually plant without being on cultivated ground, so I'm actually going to start on this side over yonder. Let me just get into a good position here. Such a small field. This might be a little bit weird to work, but we're going to give it our best shot, aren't we? Let me go ahead and let's get some lines started here. Okay, looking good. Ooh, those are small lines. This is going to take us a little while, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this bad boy turned on. We are officially ready to go. And let's pull forward. Ooh, we're struggling a little bit. Okay, down you go. Are we drilling? Are we putting it in? Yeah, we're putting it in. Let's go, man. That's what I like to see. All right, I got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm going to go ahead and plant this entire field here.
City life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Okay, there we go. Field officially done. That was pretty good. Very muddy, I will say, with all the rain. And tell me the rain's about to stop. It'd be insane if it did just stop like right now, as soon as I finish. But quite a momentous occasion, though. We finally have a crop. We've got soybeans in the ground. That's absolutely amazing. And soybeans, if you don't know, they're a very, very good crop. They're probably one of the better crops, if you ask me. I definitely prefer them. Let's get the lights off here, and let's go ahead and put the seeder in its place over here. Do I want, you know what, I'm going to put it right next to the plow over here. I feel like that's a much better spot for it. Yeah, let's just get you right There. Okay, beautiful. A nice, beautiful line of tools and a harvester. Very, very nice. Okay, so that is pretty much all we had to do this month, and it is actually kind of late in the day. It is already 3:30, so yeah, it's gonna be dark here soon, actually, believe it or not. It feels like it gets dark here very, very early. So let's park up our tractor right here. I'm gonna take one last peek, go check all our plants, make sure we're good to go, but as long as we are, we're pretty much set. The only thing I will say that I think, and it stopped raining. Really? Really?
Daddy, chill.
Why now? I guess I'll be thankful it's not raining anymore. So yeah, we do only have a 50% fertilized on here. And no, it needed lime too. Well, we don't have the machinery to lime just yet, but we can look into getting something to fertilize. We don't need to do it until next month though, so we're clear for now. Like I said, I'm just gonna check everything else around here to make sure our gardens are good to go. We got water in all the plants and whatnot, and then we'll go ahead and we'll sleep for a month.
2,000 years later.
All right, another month. Oh, beautiful, and it's still raining. Oh, man. You know what they say, April showers, May flowers? I think that's it, right? Or is it May showers, April? I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's April showers, May flowers. But it's still showering, and it's May. What's going on here? All right, so we're looking pretty good over here. We've already got our first stage of growth going on with our soybeans, which is beautiful. Thankfully, we've got no weeds going on in here, but the thing is, the soybean is still in a state where we can drive over it, believe it or not. We're not going to have any destruction going on here until it's a little bit bigger, so we should be safe to do another round of fertilizer, but we do need something to fertilize with. So right here, there is a very, very cost-effective option, which is the Salic RZK 300H right here. It only holds 300 liters of solid fertilizer, so we may have to refill it a couple times, but it does a nice big 14-meter swath, so that should be good for us. We're going to buy this. Obviously, it's pretty much the only thing we can afford right now, so give it to me. $2,000 bucks. Beautiful. It's at the shop, which is just the middle of our land. And now we're going to also need some fertilizer, some solid fertilizer as well. And I think, you know what, since it only holds 300 liters, we're definitely going to benefit from getting just these bags right here. So this is 250 liters for one bag. Let's go ahead and get 4, so we have a nice set, like a nice even 1,000 liters, and it's 1,920 bucks. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, where's this thing at? This little guy right here. Look at this thing, and this is seeds, right? Yes, that is seeds. Okay, let's go and load that up with our tractor. Oh, look how dirty you got. Oh my goodness, this field was not kind to our tractor at all. Whew. Okay, let's load up real quick. It's very difficult to actually tell where the front and the back. Okay, that's where I hook up to, I'm pretty sure right there. Let's just go ahead and beautiful. Okay, let's get our first load here, and let's see how much 300 liters of fertilizer actually gets us on our field. We're good to go. Let's head on over here. Let's get close. Let's get some lines up. We shouldn't have to do a whole lot here. Yeah, very, very small. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to hire a worker to do it, but you know what? We're going to do it ourselves, especially since it's the first time. I always like to feel things out here. And let's like gently inch onto the field. Make sure, yep, crops are fine. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's engage this and let's turn her on. Let's go, baby. Let's fertilize this whole field. It's actually not using too much fertilizer either. I feel like, yeah, we're easily going to do this whole field with this one batch.
2 hours later.
All right, last little bit here, and we only used about 150 liters of solid fertilizer. Really, really nice. Very efficient. Let's hop out here real quick, and let's take a look. Oh, baby, 100% fertilized. Only 80% yield bonus, just because we need the lime, unfortunately. We'll get that in for the next harvest, though, so that way we get really, really good efficiency here. All right, let's go park our machines up, and let's check up on everything else around here. All right, everything's looking good around here. The gardens are watered, prickly pears are good, everything's good. So really, all we have to do now is wait until we can harvest our field. We can't make any money until around December, and if we take a look-see over here, we're going to be harvesting our soybeans pretty much just before. So we can do it in November, bam, harvest. We'll have to like hold them potentially or do something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. and then bam, December will hit. We'll make a nice little influx of cash there, and we'll be able to get ourselves a silo or something to hold our soybeans. Sounds like a good plan to me, so let's go ahead and sleep it out. We're going to wait a whole bunch of months, and we'll come back when we're ready to harvest.
One eternity later.
Many, many months later, and we are back. It is fall, and I think that fall is probably every farmer's favorite time of year, right? Because then you get to harvest your crops. You get some money coming in finally after all the work you put in, and check this out. We've got soybeans ready to go here. We may have a kind of annoying problem, though, that we're about to face. I'm not going to worry about it just yet, though, because it's really going to hinge on whether or not we can store all these soybeans. And I don't think I ever really checked out this harvester. I want to take a close look here. So we've got a whole bunch of like analog controls, essentially. We've got like switches and stuff. This is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get our header attached. Beautiful. Let's pull out to this view and look at me sitting there. just sit there, ready to go. Okay, Hugz, you ready to get at it? Let's go, man. So let's fire it up. And I think I did, actually, I don't think, I know, I did splurge a little bit for the extended tank on this bad boy. So I'm kind of hoping that actually comes in a little bit clutch for us, because if we can't fit it all in here, we're going to have a big problem. But let's go ahead and open this up. Let's get our steering assist on. Give me some lines. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Oh no, it's raining. Is it gonna rain all? Oh. Okay, it's only gonna rain until 10. So we gotta wait a little while before we could actually do this, because otherwise we're gonna get a reduced harvest. And being that this is a small field already, I don't want a reduced harvest. No way.
12 seconds later.
All right, 9:36. The rain has subsided, so I think we're safe to go ahead and start here. So let me pull up to my field. We still have lines. No field detected. It's right there, buddy. Okay, relax. And let's go ahead and let's get this party started, man. I'm gonna pull in here. Oh yeah. Oh no. Hold the phone. Straw swath. No. We don't want a straw swath right now. All right, we are officially ready to go, though. Let's do this, man. Let's harvest some soybeans. And just like that, we have harvested our very first soybean field. Amazing. That feels great to finally have some crops in the bin. But the problem I was worried about did actually crop up here, which, yeah, it kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So essentially, the trailer here that I have, let's get these lines off the field real quick. I use that to sell all of our stuff, and now it's gonna have soybeans in it, so I can't use it, which means I'm gonna have to go back to using our small green trailer, at least until we have enough money to afford our silo, and then we can go ahead and do a little dump in the silo and take care of things there. But let me get rid of this. Let's offload the rest. Beautiful. Let me get my pipe in. We're gonna take a look at silos. I want to see exactly how much I'm gonna have to spend here, and then I'll kind of get a gauge of how much I need to sell next month to be able to afford it. Let's just quickly get our harvester parked up first, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Looks good right there. Beautiful. Okay, so silos. So we don't need something terribly large, because obviously we don't have a terribly large field. I'm thinking this guy right here will definitely work for us, and it's got a pretty small footprint, I should say, that isn't going to take up a ton of room, but room is definitely at a premium. We may have to do something like right here for the time being. And yeah, I think that'll actually work pretty good right there. But we do need another like 10 grand to afford this thing. So we are going to have to sell some things the hard way, go back to doing it by hand like we used to do it. And yeah, we'll have to make money that way. Let me go ahead and get this truck off the, shouldn't call it a truck, this tractor off the field real quick. Do I have a cover on here? No, I don't have a cover. Oh man, that's even worse. What if it rains? What if it rains? That's not going to be good for us. I'll just have to, I don't know, cross my fingers, hope it doesn't. But yeah, I'm going to get this bad boy parked up. Then we're going to have to chill for 1 month because next month is the big month for us. That's when we can go ahead and sell pretty much all of our products and make maximum price. I suppose I don't have to put this anywhere specific either, do I? Let me just get it out of the way, I suppose, so that it's not in the way when we do sell things. All right, that's probably pretty good right there. Let's go ahead, shut her down. Let's unhook, and I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 1 month. I will see you guys in December.
One eternity later.
All right, a nice brisk December, and we are ready to sell some stuff. I'm sure of that. Let's see, what do we want to start with? Well, I suppose let's start with getting our trailer hooked up, the one that we got to sell stuff with. So we're detached here already, beautiful. Let's go hook up to this little itty bitty green guy over here. Man, it's so small. That's what she's, no, not right now, Hugz, come on. Come on, we got serious business to attend to. Give me you. This thing looks comically small on the back of this tractor. That's ridiculous. I suppose I'm going to go ahead and I'll load up a whole bunch of peas to start with. Actually, yeah, we'll start with peas. Peas are a good candidate for our initial run because they do make quite a bit of money. So if I fill this trailer up, that may get us the 10 grand that we're going to need to do this. So, all right, time to start loading. Let's go. All right, I think that's pretty good for our first run here. Let's go ahead and strap up and let's see. Whoa, what happened there? Did I not do that right? You. Okay, beautiful. Let's go ahead and sell some peas, guys. Hopefully this gets us at least 10 grand. I don't know if it will. I don't remember how much each pallet of peas gets us exactly, but it should get us close. And if worse comes to worse, we just do a second run by hand. And let's go ahead and unstrap. Let's go, babe. Whoa. That's amazing. Oh boy. Okay, that worked out great. We now have $38,000, so we can easily put down our silo, which we got to do ASAP. Now, let me think about this. Do I really want to put it here? Is this going to interfere with my watering operations or anything of that nature? I don't think so, especially if I get it like right here. That should leave me plenty of room to go ahead and do everything else. And this is actually kind of a convenient spot. So let's go ahead. Boop. Beautiful. That looks great. Let me hop out, take a look here. Any issues? No issues. Plenty of room to get under here as well. So that's beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and dump all our soybeans in there. We really need to get rid of those so we can start using our trailer for actual work here. Okay, first load of soybeans officially going into storage for the winter. And come on, baby, start dumping. It always takes like a little while to get it out here, but we're going. And there she goes. All right, let's get it all out. All however many 1,000 liters of soybeans we have. Okay, well, that's great because now I can actually start using this thing to haul our peas and our potatoes and whatnot. And this thing holds a lot more than that tiny little trailer. So I've got a lot of stuff to haul. I'm gonna start getting to work here. But let me just show you guys how much easier it is. Right, instead of me having to really like do anything, whoop, we don't want to do that. That's not what we're looking to do. Let me just line this guy up and we'll do a quick backup job here. We want to get it right to that dump point and then we'll start filling up. There we go. We just start pulling the peas automatically. And then when that pallet goes, actually when 2 pallets go, I think we can actually hit the actual, yeah, there we go. The actual garden and just fill up all the peas at once. It's amazing when that happens. Let's go, baby. And just like that, we got our first load of peas. All right, I'm going to go through and sell everything, guys. We're going to sell peas, carrots. Oh, squeeze in there. Come on, man. All right, that piece of equipment is definitely in the way, but I'll have to deal with it. All right, yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to go through and I'm going to sell everything. We're going to get rid of all our peas, all of our carrots, even our prickly pear, our potatoes, everything must go. We need all the money right now. I got big plans and we need it. All right, that's pretty much everything sold, guys. I have a little bit more carrots over there, but what I want to do is I'm going to change this. The peas are just so much better. So they sell for way more and they come out as way less peas. So the trips are way, way smaller. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to swap our carrots over to peas. Let's go ahead and deactivate you. And where's the peas? This is going to be a pea empire here. We need some solid fertilizer and seeds in there as well, but we're going to activate this. So we should have lots and lots of peas ready for next. Oh, and look, they all died. How sad. Okay. Oh, well, we'll live with it. But check out the buddy. We have $173,000 now. That is amazing, man. That was some hard work to get that money. It's going to go so fast, though. It's going to go so fast. So the last piece of the pie that I really want to do here is get ourselves a building to start storing our equipment in. And I don't think, this is the problem, I don't think we're going to have enough room on the island to actually do that. This whole area right here is considered part of the shop, and I can't build there at all. So let me see. I want to get something that's at least a little bit sizable, but also that's not going to break the bank here. I think this is what we're going to go with, guys. The American barn here, it looks really nice. And it's got a nice wide opening that I think I can probably, I could definitely fit my harvester in. If we line it up, yep, that bad boy will definitely fit in there. And I think the header might even fit in as well. If not, we have this area over here that we can go ahead and store the header in. Or, I mean, there's so many entrances that the possibilities are endless with this building right here. And it just looks really cool, and I feel like it fits on the island as well. But we pretty much have nowhere we can fit this. I'm thinking the area that I want to get it is probably going to be right here next to our garden, like just pretty much right there. And let me turn snapping on so it's actually going to like mesh with everything we have down as well. Yeah, kind of right there is where I want it. So we are going to need to expand the island a little bit. I actually want to put it out a little further, I think right about here. So that way we have room that we can access the barn doors that are on this side if we want to. So, you know what that means. We got to spend a whole batch load of money here. I hate doing this so much, but it's got to be done. Okay. Let's brace ourselves. So much money's about to go flying out the door here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. I need to leave at least $30,000, and that's what we need to actually afford our barn. Okay, we're down to 128. We're looking good. We still got room to expand some more. I feel like that footprint may be pretty good there. Let's go a little more. Okay, that's it. No more. No more. I can't afford any more. All right, let me get my barn back up. Here we go. We have our wooden barn. Now let me just make sure I got the orientation right on this. So I want one side to be coming out towards our field. Perfect. The other side will be coming out over here. And then the back side, do I want that on the back side? You know what? I feel like I want that over there. Oh boy. All right, I feel like this is going to be the best orientation for us right here. And it's going to let us access the little like recessed areas underneath the little porch there. So that way we can store, you know, any small equipment that we need to on the outside of the barn. Let me just give one more check here. Make sure everything's looking good. I think that's it right there. Yep, that's our orientation. Bloop, let's put it down. Oh boy. Look, check it out. It matches our silo too. I didn't even think of that. But it absolutely does. All right, let's take a little tour of this thing here. Oh, whoa, it's got an upstairs? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We got a little area up here where we could, I don't know, do jumping jacks or something. Does this open? Oh, yeah. That's a little dangerous, though. Okay, let's close that. I don't want to keep that open. All right, let's check out the inside here. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Look at this. We can open the doors, get the nice ocean breeze coming right in. Getting rid of the dusty smell in here, I suppose. I'm gonna open up every door. Why not? I want everything nice and open. Last one here. Brilliant. Okay. Now what I really want to see, can I fit the harvester and the header in? That's really like my #1 priority is getting that thing stored away. Let's start this bad boy up and let's see. If I can't fit the header in, we're gonna park it on the outside over there. But let's see. Let's see. I don't want to like dismiss the idea before I can even try it. Oh, it's gonna be so tight. I think we're gonna make it though. And it's sand. I forgot about the sand. We're gonna have to paint some grass here too. Oh, it's just a little too tight. What about those entrances? We might have better luck over there. And boy, this thing is struggling. Let's get rid of this sand real quick before we go any further. Let there be grass. Much, much better. Okay, I think I may be able to fit the header in one of these doors, guys. These look a tad bit bigger. Nope, they're the same exact size. Okay, header's going to be stored on the outside here. No big deal.
Okay.
Check it out. Here's how we're going to store the header. I'm going to back the harvester. Oh, no. Is it going to fit? It does just barely fit under that overhang. Ooh, that was way tighter. All right, I'm going to back the harvester in. And then once the header doesn't fit anymore, I'm going to drop it and just back the harvester in a little further. And we'll store it literally right in this spot right here. So that looks good right there. Let's go ahead and drop. Oh, no. Okay, it's too high for that door. Never mind. That plan's not going to work. All right, I'm just going to drop it right there normally, and then we'll pull the harvester in through the big doors. Drop you right there. Perfect. All right, harvester looks pretty good right there. Let's shut her down. Beautiful. This is a beautiful little barn, man. We could fit, I think, everything in here. Yeah, I don't think we have a single tool that's not going to fit in there. That's amazing. We got a lot of progress done today, guys. I'm very happy with our farm. We've got peas now growing on both of these. We've got our silo. We did our first official harvest of soybeans. I'm pumped up, man. I hope you guys are too. Drop a like on the video if you haven't already, and make sure you're subscribed too. It's absolutely free, so why not? But have yourself a beautiful day out there, everybody, and I will see each and every one of you on the next one.